Go. Good evening,
No.
Ladybugs and Yellow Jackets. I think we're live now. Whew. Oh
I
boy.
think we're alive now.
Aha. Sorry. Wow. Oh, I'm so discombobulated today. Welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I'm your host, Fairy Princess Lily. Tonight, I am here with Ion the Leprechaun
Hi, diddly do neighbors.
and famous Dana the Boggin
Hi there.
and Stormy Faye
Hello.
and Count Morbid and most
I have an
important-
alibi.
Oh, wait.
I have an alibi.
For what?
Yes.
Everything. Okay. And Gunther will be joining us here shortly. We are all just like, we have been so busy doing about a million things before we have to get ready for this weekend. It's really good that you guys can only see what's right behind me because everything is a ginormous mess. I want to, of course, give a shout out to our sponsor today, who is FAE News. Sorry, we're not our own sponsor. Heartsong Arts Pottery is our sponsor today. They are a small business dedicated to both functional and fantasy pottery that is FAE inspired. They have fairy houses, mugs, platters, and an assortment of FAE inspired work that are all available for 10% off all sales at $50 or more at their Etsy store, which should be going there in the ticker. It is also in the low bar wherever you guys are watching from. They welcome all the Fae, Unseelie, and Seelie to examine the work in their shop, and all sales are guaranteed to be delivered by the holidays as long as you order by December 10th. So, yes, we need to account for the very uncommonly slow snail mail. The discount will be good until December 10th, so 10% off $50 or more for until the 10th. And if you mention Fairy Blossom, you will get free shipping as well. So a little extra bonus for all of our viewers out there. You guys check them out. Good gifts, especially if you like mugs, because I know they've got some cute mugs that are there. I don't know. We kind of do mugs here on the channel sometimes.
So-
and events. Are you trying to talk, Count Morbid?
Yeah, well, only if you're done.
I am. I'm done. Go ahead.
So I was just going to say that if this show was sponsored by FAE News, I would strongly consider actually checking them out.
Are you
Like
trying
if
to
they-
say that we should be our own sponsor?
We need to do some background
No.
checks.
No, because then I'd have to check out the show.
It's reminding me of a terrible song, a terrible human song called "I Am My Own Grandpa."
No, I don't like it. I just got here and I don't like it.
I wasn't even gonna go there. I mean, all the way. What are you eating?
I feel like
Okay.
you were going to go there, and I feel like I'm not okay with that.
Oh, you guys, look! I still have Thanksgiving up. Like, subscribe, and gobble the bell. Actually, I don't know. I didn't have time to change
I
it.
feel
Oh
like
my
we should
gosh!
carol the bells tonight.
We should carol the bells.
Oh, that's cute.
No,
It is
do
cute.
not change it. Do not change it because this is perfect because it's leftovers.
Oh,
I
That's
think
nice.
Carol the Bells we need to do closer to Christmas. That's a
Yep.
good one, though.
Fine. Like, subscribe, and oh, it's the share button. Gobble the share button. Share
It's
everywhere.
leftovers. It's perfect.
Whoo-wee, I am very hot suddenly.
I mean,
so,
I didn't get to do my
I mean, you're okay.
traditional turkey enchiladas this year.
Molly.
I'm sorry. I think Count Morbid is he having connection problems? Connection problems?
Don't be Gunther. Don't be Gunther.
Yeah,
Don't
you
be
can't
like
tell me
that.
I
Don't be
can't do a thing and then you do a thing. It's not
Do
right.
not be. Yeah, it's because she's the one in charge and wears the pants, I guess. But don't
I'm
be
just doing the
Gunther.
pants.
On her arms?
Who likes pants?
Hold
I'm
on.
just saying. You can't be in charge if you
I
get
always
crude.
have some kind of pants. I don't know what you're talking about. They might be bloomers that are under all of my skirts, but they are there.
They're there. There are bottoms on.
You never know when you
Invisible
might have to
pants.
gird your loins.
Beware the invisible pants of the pants of March. I don't know.
The traveling pants that had a sisterhood, and it was really weird.
Thank you, Ion.
I don't even know what's happening right now. What were you saying, famous Dana?
Oh, that I didn't get to do my turkey enchiladas this year is I got so burnt out of turkey like right away from the leftovers that I couldn't. Every year I make leftover turkey enchiladas, and I didn't get them done this year.
You know what I had for Thanksgiving? Bloody prime rib.
I thought you were going to say Bloody Mary, and I would say, "Ooh, a salad, nice."
That was
But
later
what
on in
did
the
you what
evening.
did you
Thank
have
you.
last night? That is the real question.
A cold.
I'm having a salad. I'm
I actually
having a
had
salad.
turkey last night because it has to have you have to have turkey.
Stormy has,
always have to have
Stormy has gone full on Celia on us. So Count Morbid is eating a salad, and Famous Dana is eating noodles, and Stormy is buttering up her rabbit.
Wait,
No,
there's
no,
no
that's
alcohol in
fine.
this salad. There's
Rabbit
no alcohol in my
stew.
salad tonight. I'm really upset.
I'm just
And he just sits there. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't. He's such a good boy. He puts up with all of my. Yes.
oh, it looks like he's really suffering through it too.
Oh,
I mean,
so upset right now. So
yeah.
sad.
okay, nice pet, Morbid.
Okay, so
That
here's
would
my
eat
question.
Titan.
Are you going to buy a Yuletide outfit for Titan? Because
If
I bought one for Sissy. And then you could buy one for him, and maybe Flora could buy one for a chicken.
I might just make one. That'd probably be cheaper.
Mine costs less than 15 human dollars.
Because he's a dwarf, they have to be like special ordered.
Oh, well, then
So he can-
maybe.
You can dress as
What?
Grumpy.
But I have a vest for him. I can just trace the pattern and totally make him something.
Oh,
What a
that'd
Christmas
be
sweater.
amazing. Yeah,
I should just start doing him little outfits for every holiday. That's a really good idea.
right? I feel like it might become a fad for this next year. I feel like there's so many things going on for next year. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, like that's a thing. So speaking of which, you guys, it is the 1st of December today, and we have virtYULE, our winter solstice thing, which is coming up on winter solstice, December 21st. I want to remind you guys, go fill out that link that you see going if you want to get in on our goodness. You don't have to do everything, but if you want to get a card, if you want to be in our Yule Cat Sock Exchange, if you want to put a message into the Yule log, and if you want to be in our ugly sweater contest. We're going to give an invite to our Patreon patrons to come join us on stream with us here. So like we did last year. So it should be pretty good times. I'm looking forward to it. I was trying to ugly sweater shop today, but it was
Is Stormy the Yule Cat?
Yes.
Is Stormy the Yule
Show me your
Cat? I
socks.
guess.
If we don't have new socks, she's gonna eat us.
Basically.
I'll show you mine if you will show me yours.
No, don't do that. That's cheesy, man.
Are you going to have the Yule log over in front of the fireplace again?
Famous Dana, you join them, you die.
Well, last year we had the Yule log in the fireplace.
Well,
but
I mean,
yes.
the magic mirror set up in front of the fireplace.
I almost died that year because it was so hot.
We
You
have
also
to
lost power and had to cook on a cook stove last year too.
we have to if we're going to set it on fire, because the fireplace is not right behind me. So, but I have been tearing the entire place apart the last couple days because we're filming for our secret TV show project this Sunday, and so
What that
Which
means
I
is that she's filming for it, and the rest of us are like going, no.
Notice the secret squirrel whisper.
yeah, the secret squirrel was because I don't know how much I can say. I know that I can mention it and that we're doing it, but I don't know if I can mention its name exactly. So I can only say, and because of this, and because of timing with our neighbor giving us new bookshelves, I have spent this whole week essentially
Driving
working,
us nuts.
and then moving.
That's every
moving
week.
things and books, and yeah, that's every day. That's why you guys love me, right? No, so it actually looks very cool. It's coming along. They're very fancy. I keep looking at them, but things are going to be very different here by Saturday. So
They're definitely bookcasey.
Yes, they're so tall. They're 7 feet tall,
I like it.
and they
You
have
need
made.
that for that many books that you have.
Oh my gosh, it's making space actually for things, and I'm really excited because I have now like my shelves that are of all my various antique fairy books. It's beautiful looking. They're so pretty. And then I have just like shelves of fairy magic books, and they're all in one place.
Isn't that always nice when it's all together?
I'm like, I've been moving everything
Organized
around
by
like,
theme.
yeah, like they things have to go together, and they're so beautiful. And I was just looking at them, and I'm like, man, some of these stories, like the one I
Organized by
unboxed
the Lolly
today.
Decimal System.
That's right, the lolly. Yeah, in my super organized system, which
Consists of her
basically
throwing things everywhere, then trying to figure out where it's at, and then when she
it's
can't find it, yells at
not
me
that
for it.
far off, I suppose. My big thing is that my books, so they go kind of just by, I group them together in sort of like things, I guess, like topics, but not quite as specific as the Dewey Decimal System. And then in the shelf, they have to go with the big books down to the middle, where the shortest ones have to be in the middle. Otherwise, there's just no symmetry, and I hate it. Or they have to be all, like kind of rough.
All over the place and make us afraid for our lives because they might fall on us.
So you don't go from height order from tallest on the left to smallest on the right.
No.
She just thinks the book should be okay
I can't
on whatever shelf it is.
The little ones have to be in the middle. Little in the middle. Nobody knows what comes after that. Little in the middle.
But she got much.
Oh,
better.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Now I'm confused.
Do you like big butts?
Yeah.
You can't lie
36,
then.
24, 36.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I would.
Only if she's 5'3". Come on, guys. Sheesh.
Oh man.
Did we
Haha.
ever
Look,
figure out which
Dorian
court
is with
knighted
me.
him?
What?
Did we ever figure out which court he was a knight of? Sir Mix-a-Lot,
What?
the singer of the
I
song.
met Sir Mix-a-Lot.
She doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who knighted
Everybody
him.
drink.
Of the DJ stage.
What court he belongs to.
We'll have to ask the music
What
box fairy.
court or what car? I thought you said car, like a vehicle,
court,
like a land
court.
dragon.
He's a knight, Sir Mix-a-Lot. It's like right there on the name.
Oh,
Sir.
well, with a name like that, it seems like he's in the court that has the flagon with the dragon. I'm just saying.
This is how you get told.
Based on the song, it's the vessel with the pestle. Just saying.
So I can't wait though till it's done. I'm going to show you guys pictures. It will be fun. So, famous Dana, before we bring our vendor in for this evening, it's time for you to do your unboxing. Are you ready?
Awesome. I am totally ready for this.
I'm going to
have
embiggen
scissors.
you.
You have
Yay.
scissors. Are you using the scissors you told me never to use?
Yes, they're the
fabric
rainbow around the corner embroidery scissors.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so a month ago we had Foxcraft Apothecary. Apothecary. There we go.
Apothecary.
I don't think you can say that on air.
I had her
You had
on
an
our
apostrophe
show.
here somewhere.
Anyway, they were advertising a box for the holiday season that they joined up with Freaking Lit Candle Company and made a freaking Fox box. And you could pre-order the box, and it came with both teas from the Foxcraft Apothecary. I will never say it correctly. I'm sorry.
Apostrophe.
And so they made these freaking Fox box. If I could hold it correctly to angle.
That is awesome.
So I got the Avatar theme for my personal box. I bought another one of these with the Christmas theme to give away as a holiday gift. And
Oh, that's cool.
You can see inside.
And so all of your teas are then avatar themed? Is that what?
So we have the Jasmine Dragon Tea.
Ooh, I love jasmine.
Then we have the Waterbender Tea. It doesn't say what type of tea it is, just Waterbender.
It looks kind of green.
Then we have the Firebender Tea, which looks really dark. Oh, whoa, look. Firebender Tea. Ingredients: China black tea, cinnamon bark, and a little bit of love and magic. So I guess they do each have on the back of them what they are. Waterbender is catnip, chamomile, California poppy, lavender, and a little bit of love and magic. I like that that's in each one of them. So the Jasmine one says,
I mean, love and magic is better than hate and poison. So
you know, I might still drink the tea.
Wait, how did you know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
So the Jasmine Dragon Tea has jasmine green tea, chrysanthemums, and a little love and magic, of course.
That sounds like it'll make hot leaf juice.
So the Airbender Tea doesn't look as dark. White tea, that's why. Lavender and some more love. And the magic part, of course.
White tea and lavender sounds amazing as well.
Look at the flowers here in the Earthbender tea.
Is it rose? Hibiscus?
Rosebuds, yes.
Who has biscuits?
Titan would love that.
Sencha green tea. Bancha? Oh my gosh. Green tea, rosebuds, and love and magic, of course.
You thought apothecary was hard to say.
You know what? I'm just special. All the special. And then there's a separator thingy. Ooh.
Because you gotta keep them separated.
See, you can't say apothecary. You can't help Romeo and Juliet commit suicide.
Oh,
that's fine.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? What does the word apothecary have to do? Anything have to do with Romeo and Juliet committing suicide? Other than
they go to the apothecary. They go to the apothecary to get it.
Did they call it?
Poison.
Okay, yeah. What is it? I'm sidetracked by Romeo and Juliet, and I should just unsidetrack myself.
None of it helps. So this says the Air Temple freaking lit candle. It is green tea and lemongrass. It's a natural soy candle. And it's a cool little 10 here. It's very orangey yellow. Ooh, that smells good.
I like smell like
lemongrass. Well, it
Molly
actually
wants to smell it. Put it in her face.
kind of smells like lemons, but lemongrass is actually what it is. So it has like the slightest little hint of lemons. Not really a ton of lemon though.
That's a good way to kill Lolly now, then I suppose.
Well, oh my goodness. Reading let's see, cactus flower is the cactus juice one, which is green. Good guess.
The episode is so funny with the cactus.
That one smells like weird aloe vera soap type of thing. Okay, that one. Yeah. All right. Then we have the Earth Kingdom, which is a black cypress, which is a darker green. Kind of smells like pine.
Ooh, that sounds good. I love having those at the holiday season time.
Oh yeah.
There's so much in that box. That is awesome.
Blue colored one is the Water Tribes. It's supposed to have sea salt and ozone natural. Yeah, that's nice and soft and calming. It's blue. And then, so it's 5 different teas and 5 different candles. This one's obviously the Fire Nation because it's red and it says Fire Nation.
Okay, can I ask you a question? You might not know the answer. So you said that you pre-ordered this when I remember when she was on the show and she did a pre-order, but after the pre-order, did she have them listed in her Etsy store? Because that's like such a good idea for a gift or something.
I went to her Etsy store to basically look at the responses, the saying, yes, I received them, and I want to give her a good review. And it said on there that she wasn't going to be available until later in December, but that there were still boxes available on her store. So being able to go and still purchase these, they should still be there on the Foxcraft Apothecary.
Good job. Got it this time.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to some of these teas. These sound amazing. 1.5 teaspoon per 12-ounce cup, steep for 5 minutes at 212 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal flavor. Strain and enjoy.
I could be wrong here, but remind me, Ion, isn't there a famous British person that does a whole spiel about how to properly do tea?
I'm sure there's lots.
Lots.
I'm sure there are lots of them, but Christopher Hitchens is the one that I think of when you bring it up, who thinks you shouldn't even take the pot off of the burner when you pour the tea. You just leave it on there and place your cup so that you pour it directly there.
How can you not take the pot off the burner to pour the tea?
Science.
You just start tilting the pot while it's still on the burner?
Ridiculous. I don't like it.
You're ridiculous.
Okay. That is way too hot.
Your face is ridiculous.
Your mom's face is ridiculous.
I don't think Morbid heard anything that was just said. He just heard ridiculous and thought it was time to chime in.
Probably. He's like, oh, is that a word that I can turn into Lolly's face being? Yay! No, okay, you guys. So it is time to do yawn drawing for this week's prize, which was I've got it right here.
It was the painting set, right?
I can reach. Yes, it is this paint set. Completely new, unused. Involves having a book for oil paints with oil paints and like Happy Bob Ross little tree painting thing. And now I really want to go paint little trees. Anyway, that is this week's prize. So before we introduce today's vendor, we are going to share the Wheel of Wind. That's right. I think you should do that actually every time, Dana. So guess what? The Wheel of Wind website has apparently updated themselves. So now look at
everything is broke.
Colors.
It's purple.
It is. There's red, blue, here's green, and purple. And I liked purple, so I picked that one. I know, right? Isn't it so pretty?
It's no surprise that you like purple.
Purple is best.
Thank you. That's right. See, and so here is our list of names, including all of you that put your comments in for last week. And so now I don't know if I can save it. I guess this is what I do. Save. Aha. I don't even know what this means. Unlock the template at this URL. Oh, whatever. Incorrect password. Great. Okay, here's the wheel. I guess I have new steps now. I don't know. Maybe they want me to subscribe. The last time I looked, though, it was like $40 a month just to be able to do this. So that was not a thing. That was like on the line. Joseph.
I won! Yay! Wait, no.
Whoa, that was
Congratulations.
really loud.
So, well, actually, he is an artist, and so he was on the show for Author Reads because he's the one who does all the fairy punk books, and so perhaps
He's
oil
actually super talented. Yeah,
will be right up his alley. One never knows. Let's see. This is what I'm looking for. Yay! Well, congratulations, Joseph. And with that said, then we shall welcome this week's artist into the show. Hello, the Garden Curio.
Welcome.
Hi,
Hello.
Natalie.
hi.
Yes. Hello. That's me.
How are you?
This is a lot. You are also magical.
Look who's talking.
I got to look at. Well, it's just awesome to see other magical corners look just as awesome and magical everywhere.
Well, thank you
It's
so
been
much.
fun.
Is that
I
a,
saw you laughing back there a little bit.
Oh,
We
I
are
was
insane.
losing it.
We have that effect on people sometimes.
is that a skull planter or just a skull behind you?
I mean, can't it be both?
Yeah, remember, like, what was that? The best game of I Spy?
Yeah.
Yes, I was playing the best game of I Spy in all of your spaces. That's actually my school from medical school. It's a replica model that you can learn off of. It's not a planter. He just hangs out with me now because I felt like I paid for it. And
At first
It
I thought
should
you
sit
said it
there.
was your roommate from medical school.
Oh.
I didn't go to Bonfay school.
Maybe it's her alibi, not dissimilar to Frank, Count Morbid.
His name's Alibi.
And here I thought it was just
Sure.
so you could ride in the HOV lane and then put him in the car.
Yeah, that'd be cool if it was a planter, but I'm not that great at making 3D printed stuff.
The Camlo family says hello to you.
Hello, family. How do
All
you
right.
see them? Ah,
Yes, I put their little comment up on the screen saying hello. Look at all my magical
hello.
powers.
Awesome. That's my family. These are my magical fae people. Shout out to all my magical fae people who are supporting me.
Yay!
Yay.
Well, introduce yourself to everybody and let us know. Tell us who you are and what you do, other than collect skulls, not from your roommates in medical school, but from medical school.
I went to art school first and really enjoyed what that brought to my life in terms of like a therapy. And I've just recently kind of turned it into something more. I've had a lot of feedback from people who said, hey, I really enjoy what you've got going on. I've always been a fantasy cosplay person, so I thought maybe I'd just bring some artwork to all the magical people who like magical things. So I have quite a lot of paintings that I've turned into prints so that people can, like more people can be reached. I know that I often do these like massive paintings, like wings are covering some of them, but I do pretty big pictures, and I wanted to make up some smaller things, so I've actually got some here if I want to show you. I kind of made them into sections so that I could talk about them in a little bit easier way for everybody to navigate. Forgive me for...
Can I ask you a question? How does one go from art school to medical school, and I do have to wonder what fairy medical school is like, but then back to art school again?
Oh, goodness. I think that I'm a healer of some kind, so I was kind of drawn to that field originally, and my whole family is all that kind of background with medical, so actually a lot of what I do is very detailed, so I kind of fit into that detailed-oriented medical stuff, but I kind of really still felt a creative pull and just ended up back doing more therapy art for myself and realizing that's where I have more passion. I'm like, wow, this is just pure magic on paper, and I could just get lost in there instead of like lost in a hospital sort of setting.
Well, I think it's amazing that you went with your calling. So
I did. I have two callings, it turns out. So I just I'm starting to see what this art calling looks like. So like a brand new baby store right there.
Yeah, so let's see some of that beautiful art that you are holding up.
Oh yeah, I'll show you this again. I'm a watercolor light artist. I'm like a luminary artist. I like illumination. I like light. So I've made a lot of pictures with light in them. One of these I really enjoy, the gothic kind of aesthetic. This is like a mirror that I've wanted to reflect with. Part of like the art journey I went on was to go to art school, but I really failed. Like it didn't go well for me during art school. A lot of people were like, what you're doing is so far out of the box. They wanted me to do very traditional things. So I'm excited to kind of break some molds. A lot of my inspiration comes from dreams that I've had where I've just gotten like symbology or a theme or something come up in my sleep that next day, you know, I'm in my iPad doing digital stuff like this, or I'm actually painting with watercolors. Like this one is actually just a rendition made in print, but I just go to the paper and there it comes out of my brain and into this. So these are all mostly my experiences from processing a lot of things in life. I've seen a lot of medical school is kind of rough, so I've seen some stuff.
Challenging.
So I've got to balance the dark that I've seen in the surgery world to light and really reflect back some really human experiences. So this actually was a painting that came to me in a time when I felt like there was nothing left, but like if you're at the bottom, you're at the bottom, you know, but life is so winding. You never know, like one way you go to medical school and then back to art and then back to, like, you never really quite know where you're going to ebb and flow in life. I would like to say I'm a professional artist 100% of the time, but I do dabble in all these other areas. Fairy art healing. Oh,
Yay.
yes. So fairy art healing experiences. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's good. I'm waiting.
Well, on that note, fairy art healing, I have some sort of spirity beings kind of come into my mind and fantasy. So when I did this digital picture, this is actually last year in Yule time, I made this dragon buddy who came to be with me for a time when I was in the darkness and I couldn't quite find the light. So I, again, just make the canvas black and find the light. So this one, I will be posting this guy on my shop so people can have him. It's just very surreal. I like that it's sort of balanced. In all of my artwork, I try to keep some of what I learned in school, where I really focus on like the light to the dark, but also form and function. Everything kind of moves and makes me feel peaceful. So I've been kind of keeping these all to myself over the last few years, and it's not until recently I've decided to branch out and share a lot of this with other people. So thanks for having me. It's like super vulnerable to be like, this is when I was in the darkness. I was in the happy fairyland. I was in the dark, and then thankfully the light still finds me. But you know, follow the shimmer.
Well, they all look quite beautiful.
Yay!
I personally noticed, I feel like a lot of artists that find their darkness and they're trying to get out of it, those pieces are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's really awesome to hear. Like, I know artists who, you know, like, can look confident on the outside, but honestly, a lot of really good stuff comes from places that most people don't really go. And also, it can be comforting to find art that you're like, I relate to that so much. I've experienced this and that in my life that's been like, yeah, I have been in the dark needing a dragon buddy. So I actually have this one. It's like it's a 8x10. That's actually pretty big. Everything I do is just straight out so people can frame it how they want to frame it and have that in their lives. Oh, a writer.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, right.
But we have quite a gathering of talented folk. I think it just makes it more personal, you know, when you, I know you said that it makes you feel vulnerable, but I think it's what makes your art, like your personalization to it, you know. People can, of course, take what they want from it, but then also just hearing your story of what made it manifest, I think makes it special.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what I hope to share with everybody. And when you go to my store and you see little blurbs of what I write about some of the pieces I do, I try to add that in there to be like a little snarky, a little funny, because life gets heavy sometimes, and you need a little light.
Yeah, it's definitely true.
I I actually went on this really amazing quantum healing hypnosis journey and made this out of that one.
Oh, and
Wow.
again, yes.
And I did this one in watercolors as well, just to get super saturated color. Everything I use is very saturated. Most watercolor artists are kind of pastel, but I like to push the limits on what a pigment can do. So just like the medium's ability to capture the vibrancy that I see. So this actually was a experience where the healing hypnosis guide put me down deep, like into my subconscious, doing like multiple brainwave healings. I've been in so many brain injuries that kind of therapy was helpful. And out of that experience, he was like, I want you to imagine you're burning away, almost like a phoenix fire, and what you're going to like become. So anytime people are like, I'm shedding, I don't know who I am anymore, I'm like, you can just be born again. You get fire wings.
Yes. More
Just
powerful.
go for destroy and rebuild. I love the colors in this. Like anytime that I'm feeling bad too, I'll even personally go back to my own artwork and be like, remember, you got this. This one I actually made in holographic. I don't know if you can see it. It might not translate over the internet, but it is actually holographic because I just love light. I don't know if I said that enough. I'm a luminary. I need light. So anytime I do something super saturated, I try to give it a little pop of holographics.
I think a lot of people could use your inspiration as inspiration for themselves as well.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing the light.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I was over here talking, but I guess I was talking to myself the whole time.
We can go back and...
I was listening to you say the thing about your meditative journey and like with your brain and how you're just like imagine your brain in this
when I made that.
Flight. Yeah, that is never how I imagine my own brain. I imagine it outside of my body, schlepping along next to me with its little tendrily bits off, like maybe whispering in my ear, like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like a pet.
I've had those moments as well. I don't think I have a painting to quite reflect that exactly. Actually, I do. I do.
Nuh-uh, really? But please, if that's a real candle behind you, can you just like super please be careful with your wings?
Oh, it's very far away.
Okay.
It's very far away from my...
I have no depth perception.
I'm not going to catch on fire.
Oh my goodness.
We would hate to see that happen. I don't have a fire extinguisher close, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you guys the story of the time I caught myself
you said
on fire.
skittering. You were like, my brain is a skittery kind of a thing, and this is what I made for that.
Whoa, that's cool.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I wasn't going to pull any of my canvases out, but these are some of my originals. I don't have a print of this one yet, but I could. It's a time in my life that I felt really skittery, and I was like, I'm just crabby. I'm just crawling along looking for little morsels. Very gremlin-y.
Like that all the time.
And I'm like, I've just grown barnacles all over me.
Wow.
The crystal crab and the Bermuda Triangle.
Yes. Yeah, have you ever felt lost, like you're in the Bermuda Triangle? You're like, I don't know what brain, but
I don't know how to brain today.
that's what made me think of that when you said, I'm just skittery. It's my skittery picture.
So to answer Wesley, you're saying, can we please have some details on how to get some of the art and pass it on to others? So her information is going in the ticker, but it's also in the should be in the low bar. I see you watching from Facebook, so should be in the low bar on Facebook and on YouTube with her links. You can go to her website, it looks like. And our people, if they see something that they want or maybe have a particular interest, can they contact you to maybe get a
absolutely.
Or
yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody messages me through the shop, through my Etsy, I get those messages to every device that's connected at any moment. And like any of my pictures, I can macro or micro, or like I can do massive prints of like these are 28 inches, or I can have small things. But I also do custom work. If somebody's really feeling like a certain theme and they want to just embody a certain kind of element into artwork, then I can put my style as an artist onto that. That's how I ended up making some of these birds. Like my father, shout out to my dad, he wanted an owl like this. And I just said, okay, well, what does an owl symbolize for you? And we talked about that. And he wanted it to be a very wise owl.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again?
Well, I wanted to know what his answer was.
Yeah, he wanted something wise to like put over the home to like watch over our area. I grew up in the forest with no neighbors. There was llamas. There was cows. There was no other girls or friends, really. It was just me in this kind of farm school. So actually ended up seeing an owl out there that was a barn owl. So I knew immediately, right when he said, I'm envisioning an owl, I was like, okay, yes. I know the exact owl that's in our neighborhood all the time. I hear it. I know, always go out as a child to try to go see this owl. I'm like, don't leave the house at night. But here I go. I'm hearing the hooting through the window and I'm gone. So this kind of represents that, how I can take an idea from someone who messages me or wants something and turn it into whatever. This is super saturated again. I really love color and light, so that's kind of where I go with everything. But yeah.
So what is your favorite medium to work with? Is it watercolor?
It is a combination of watercolor and gold, actually. I use liquid gold with pigment in it, or I do gold leafing. I have one of those. This is just a print of that. I have the other one, some buried in piles of art. But more birds. This is just one I felt.
Gunther, it's for you.
It's Hugin and Munin.
Oh, yeah. Hugin and Munin. Ravens. But this is actually gold leafing. The picture is really big. The original of this, I think, is 24 inches. But I really love working with gold. I just think there's something mysterious about the way that gold plays with light. So watercolor is my forte. The picture I did with the crab, that was just acrylic on canvas. I don't prefer that as much. It's kind of boring to me. I like watching my painting have an experience with me. So I move and it moves. And there's like a symbiotic relationship to my art when I can kind of put the energy into water. I really like working with energy as a medium. So when I do painting in watercolor, I do set my intention with my water. And when I paint a custom piece for somebody, they have told me, I have had feedback that they feel like it's very connecting in some way. Maybe it's the theme that they wanted, but I think it's also a lot of energy that I put as an artist into things that are very unique and just energy healing through paint and water and watercolor mediums and gold in all forms. So I have quite the range, but my favorite would be watercolors, definitely, just because watercolor is fun. It just plays back with you.
I feel like it makes a lot of sense for you being a healer because water is a very healing element.
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of just pure magical joy that comes from like the sound of the water sloshing, this whole like ASMR experience. The like colors hitting the water. Sometimes like when I'm creating content to get people to follow things, sometimes I'm just like, check out this water saturation. I'm just so enthralled with the cup, not just like the picture I've just created.
I do that too.
But yeah,
it's all shimmery in the water.
Yes, that's so I don't do the painting, but when I do the illuminated manuscripts and the Fairy Investigation Society certificates and stuff, and I do the gold illumination on those, I do the same thing like I
Wow.
use gold, to do that. And so I completely I can connect with the idea of like the gold shimmering in the water, the way and just like the
Yes.
way that it reacts on the paper when you're gilding something out. So I'm with you guys on that one.
Yes. More sparkle, more light. Definitely.
Right? Well, it is 8:25, which means we're coming up on 8:30, and so might I ask if you have the giveaway item for tonight?
You cut out just a little bit. Do I have for tonight?
Giveaway item.
I do. My giveaway item's actually a watercolor print that I did. I like to do some witchy stuff, some elemental magic. So this is my air sign, water sign pendulum. I've got some runes on this hand. This is just an original illustration that I did, and I will give this one away.
Wow.
I think it's
Very
8
pretty.
by 10, and
An
it's
original
super
piece.
saturated. This is on archive print paper. This is going to last for freaking ever. You're
Yeah,
going
you
to
can see
frame
it
it
up
and it'll just,
like
so-
like the hand looks like it's kind of doing a shimmery thing.
I did use gold in the original painting, so there is some light. When I do print with my super saturated inkjet printer, I call it the glamorous ink because I think it's the one print that I can capture the gold reflection pretty good, even though it's a picture of a picture. So this is fun. I really love and enjoy doing stuff like this too, where it's super black, bold, contrasting outlines to what otherwise would be like some just more free-flowing stuff. But
Can I ask you real quick?
it doesn't
Can
need a
you
little
maybe
structure.
elaborate on what the different glyphs are that you've used on the hand? Can you elaborate on what those mean?
Yes. So some of these symbols, again, just came to me in times where I was meditating or I was having some dreamscape processing. And up here on this first finger, I just think that kind of represents where you're going, where you're aiming, where you're pointing. So I put the sun here. I want to aim towards the light. And so I believe that when you set an intention, you can manifest that in some form. On here are some symbols for like the seed of life here,
Oh, wow.
and like a little wish. Like I really enjoy just the nostalgia of holding things. In art school, we had to do a lot of item holding and drawing. So I like to throw back a little bit to times when I would like to hold that wish,
Oh my gosh,
whatever
that
we're
is the coolest
pinky promising
idea.
ourselves. So I put it on the pinky, have one of those little wish poofs.
You guys, I want to do that. I want to get like a dandelion poof tattooed on my little pinky finger.
Yes. Yeah.
Pinky promises are important in the Fae
You
world.
pinky
I
promise. You
know.
make wishes all the time to yourself. I wish I.
That's right.
So
Cool.
that's what that kind of represents for me. In my
love
shop,
it.
I have another one that's a hand holding the actual wish, and that one has a couple other options in my shop for what I print that on. But and then these are just the air sign, and I just did a kind of my airbender. Earlier, we were talking about airbending teas,
Yes.
and that just made me think, oh, I'm giving it away, like an airbending kind of a thing. So this is just my own
Awesome.
kind of getting lost in the air. So that's just a creative symbol that I came up with.
What is the word I'm looking for? I want to say a serendipitous meaning of things, right? With the air bending and then your air.
Yes.
It basically means that you were meant to be here tonight for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of
Indeed.
weird.
Oh,
Coincidence.
So this means we now need a magic word for tonight. So you guys give out there watching in the audience, give us some suggestions for a magic word. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the magic word is the thing that you will go and put into the comments after the show in order to be entered to win that original print from Tiger Lily. Excuse me. You can also be entered to win by joining our Patreon, our YouTube channel, our Discord, or our coffee. So we have a whole bunch of places that you guys can join us. I really do suggest the Patreon, though. You get the most benefits there. So
How about luster?
Luster. Luster's a good word.
Right.
Let's see.
Serendipitous.
I legit thought you said Lester.
No, luster. The reflection.
That might
of
be
light
the
in
name
metal.
of the school.
Yeah, well, I
Here
heard
lies Lester
Lester
Moore,
too.
4 slugs from a what? 4 slugs from a
Dreamscape.
44. No
'Cause-
less,
'cause-
no more.
Because now I'm voting for Lester.
I am too. I'm in. Let's get Lester going.
I think a dreamscape.
You
is
just
better
were
too.
like,
I vote for Dana's.
You vote for Dana's. What's Dana's?
Dreamscape.
Dreamscape. That's pretty good. So we've got
Ooh.
Airbender, Saturated, and Count Morbid, of course, with Skull. And what was yours? Famous name of yours was Dreamscape.
Dreamscape. Yeah.
Isn't that a movie company?
Maybe.
Walk
I don't
away.
know. I like that
The
she's a
movie
dreamer,
company
though, 'cause
is
I'm a dreamer,
DreamWorks.
too.
Oh,
It's
that's fair.
DreamWorks,
I have
but
a
there,
program on my computer called Dreamscape.
there is a movie called Dreamscape, I believe.
Which is quite good, actually.
Honestly, that the symbols and ideas come to her in her dreams. That seems fitting to me. It's
What
just-
about Dreamlight?
Lucid.
ah,
That it's like a
I love the light. I will go
Right?
towards the light.
Does Dreamlight sound like a winner? A winner?
A winder?
A winter?
A winner?
It's a winter.
like
It's definitely a
Well,
winter.
my grandma
A
used to tell me
winder.
to go close the windows when there was a storm
Window.
going on. Just saying.
Wait, I'm worried that Tiger Lily is a moth fairy if she just keeps flying into lamps.
You know,
Don't say that. Princess Lily will freak out.
what do you guys think? Oh, Winder. No, Winders.
It is. I told you. Like I said, my grandma used to make me close the windows when there was going to be a storm brewing.
Winder is what you call a hick airbender.
That's not the
Coming
right
full
type of
circle.
wind. I promise, it's not the right type of wind.
I just want to make sure that you
call
guys
them
are
smart
like, we
benders.
need to do Winder because you're all making fun of me right now.
And you deserve it.
I don't even. Oh, do I now? I don't know. What? I didn't even do anything. What? I'm pretty sure that by the time I become a very, we'll say, wizened fairy,
When is this going to happen?
a long time from now. But I am certain that it will one day. And I
Do
feel
you have
like
a demon crow right
in
there,
that-
Raven there?
I'm not going to actually
cool.
use everyone else's words anymore. I'm only going to keep using my own words, and they won't make any sense to anybody, like Winder. And they'll just be made up coming out of my head. It'll be word salad.
Word sound.
Wait, please explain to me how that's different than now.
So we're going to need a lolly translator.
I'll do it.
Please tell me how that's any different than now.
I don't know. I don't know how I even feel about
So-
that. I mean, Stormy's all like,
so-
I'll do it, but I'm pretty sure that is basically yeah, exactly.
So the question is, does Tiger Lily have a favorite of the words
Yes,
suggested?
you have a
so
favorite?
far?
Oh no, she froze.
No,
She's
wait,
broken.
Her eyes
Oh,
moved. She's not frozen.
wait, somebody put a quarter in. Put a quarter so she can be like,
That's a good one. There she is. She's working.
oh, do you have a favorite, Tiger Lily?
All right, I don't like it.
A favorite word?
Yeah, you're the artist, so you get the final say.
Of the choices or
Oh,
anything else.
goodness. I love Dreamlight. Every single picture that I just talked to you about were dreams from my light. Like, that is like unprecedented. I'm a luminary artist. I'm partial to the light.
All right, Dreamlight it is. That is today's magic word. So after the show, you guys, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, only on YouTube, go and put the word Dreamlight into the comments and you will get at least one entry into the drawing for the original print which we will be drawing next week. So, with that said, is there anything you would like to say to everybody before we let you go this evening?
I'm so thankful that I get to be with so many magical people and share this experience that I've been keeping in the shadows, and now I have brought to the light. And I'm just so thankful that so many people got so much out of that.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes,
including me.
Yes. Yeah, and of course, thank you. Flora's not here, but thank you, Flora.
Oh no!
See, now she froze. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm frozen. I'm frozen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Count Morbid is frozen. Okay.
You're frozen.
It's really weird when I freeze because actually all of you freeze. Like on my end, everybody else freezes, and I'm still.
Yes, that's how it works for everyone.
I'm not frozen. You're frozen.
That's right.
Everybody else is wrong.
All right. Thank you so much, Tiger Lily. We will see you then anon.
Thank you.
Yes, and I hope you have a happy holiday.
And you too.
Dream on,
Bye.
right?
That's
Yes.
right.
Dream on. Dream on.
That's a good note to leave on.
Before we do anything else.
Leave the show on. Dream on.
You've already lost. You've already lost.
Before we go on,
Yeah.
I have a question for one of the panelists. Is that a new waistcoat, Gunther?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a vest.
This is the one I wore at a dumb supper a couple of years ago.
Oh, I was drugged.
With a matching tie.
Yeah. Yeah. What is new is this.
I didn't remember you had legs from the dumb supper. Anyway, sorry.
I don't think anybody really had legs.
Too many healing potions. That's what
I had too many healing potions. I don't remember any of that. But sorry, show us the thing you wanted to show.
Yeah, these.
So you got
I want new
eyelashes on your goggles.
Eyelashes on the goggles.
No, they're spikes. I promise you.
It's a little hard to
blue.
show. You might have to hold. You might have to take them off and hold them against your hand because I don't think we can see the spikes.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a minute. You try to get my goggles off around my horns. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff.
Can you
Although
slip?
it's making
Can
me
you
wonder
slip?
if you could buy a pair, like if you could buy some of those decorative eyelid things and then literally glue tiny
Decorative
little
eyelid
spikes on them so that when you blink your eyes, like spikes are coming out of your eyes. That'd be amazing. Can we do that photo shoot? That would be amazing.
What if
You
we
close your
can
eyes
shoot
and make it look like they're
lasers
stitched
out
out of
shut.
our
And then,
eyes?
There you go.
we're the dark half of the year, and I can talk
Freaking
about
laser
dark things
beams?
now.
Freaking laser beams.
Laser beam.
They're big in. I'll show it. I got them off my head.
He took his head off.
I took my head off. Lolly, are you hearing anything?
Take your head off. Off
I
your
said
head.
they're big in me.
That's what I heard.
We want to see a bigger Gunther.
Oh, a bigger Gunther. Jeez, is that possible?
No. All right. So here's the goggles.
Ooh.
They
No,
are
I
actually
These are
very shiny.
eyelashes.
They
No,
really
they're
do.
spikes. I guarantee you, I'll smack you with them. You call them eyelashes. You're gonna
Can
feel
And
it.
I assure you, if you look through them from the backside and then you look at the light, oh yes,
Oh man,
they
I
are
can
awesome.
just see better with these ones than the other ones.
I don't know if I can see better, but I definitely can see more fun.
I said comparatively speaking, the other ones I can't see nothing in it, just a bunch of weird colors and makes my hair hurt. These ones I can see through.
It makes your hair hurt?
Yes, it makes my hair hurt.
Hey,
Okay.
it's possible for your hair to hurt. I'm just saying.
I actually, when I got my hair wraps put in, it pulls on the front of your hair sometimes, the weight, and it makes my hair hurt a lot. Actually, just saying. Ollie, are you trying to read articles?
Well, I was about to start.
Yeah, we're supposed to be distracting things while she's doing that, right?
That's right.
I didn't know
Hey,
the
come here,
comedy
be
bit was going yet.
When are we not distracting in things?
Why are you ignoring me? Snack?
Is Titan trying to be on the show again?
No, he's ignoring me now.
I was going to share an article about a
Titan
guy
been on
who
recently?
hid a chainsaw in his pants to steal it, but I didn't think it was cool enough.
What?
That'd be
the-
funny.
what?
But how?
How do you
I
get
don't
cooler
know.
than chainsaw pants?
I
Texas
was really
Chainsaw
worried for the
Massacre
guy's
actually
safety.
happened in his pants. Is that what I heard?
He went into a store and put a chainsaw in his pants and walked out of the store with it. And like I said, I was just concerned.
I have to pause the show right now to now say that it is 8:40. We're about to start reading weird news, and this is definitely the time that it is the unseelie after hours part of the show, you guys. I guess as long as we're talking about chainsaws in pants or something.
Or we can go back to laser
This is
fairies.
no longer your grandmother's or your younglings show to watch.
Yes,
So,
after this point, I stop having a filter.
Goodbye,
It was
little
like-
penises. Bye.
good night.
Go away, you little.
Stormy Faye?
Hey,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I am a mature adult.
Sometimes.
Then why are you here?
I mean,
What are you
when?
doing? Yeah.
Like once a year, or how does that work?
That's not right. That sounds about right.
Well, like I said, the article I read was America's Most Wanted. Yeah, if you've seen this guy, let us know.
Jesus.
So I didn't think it was a good enough article.
I just felt it was important though to point out that Gunther was looking far more spiffy than usual. Less cave troll and more.
Look at the lights.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Ooh.
Well, I meant your
there
outfit.
are more
sure.
than 4 lights or something.
There are 4 lights.
There are 4 strings
that's
of light.
20
hilarious.
billion, and they're changing all on their own. It's like Vegas behind my head.
What about
What?
Vegas in your pants?
What?
Vegas.
What?
Oh my gosh! More
There's
Vegas
Vegas
this
in your
article that you found?
Which one?
Oh no!
Is it Vegas man? Is it
really
Florida
need-
man? Vegas man?
Yeah,
No, I
Disco
really wanna-
Man.
You have to be more specific.
Yeah.
So,
Just a little
so,
bit.
so Lolly sees the articles a full 30 seconds before we do, so we have to wait a whole minute to react while she's reacting.
It's
So.
sort of true.
I feel like
Okay,
I should have had music going.
so speaking of things that we have recently talked about on this show, article number 1:
What?
Why won't Americans drink tea? Versus
That's why she got
Oh, I
shot.
heard.
wasn't me.
versus article number 2: Mom is mortified after her husband accidentally makes her Christmas lights X-rated.
What?
So if you want
someone
to
said
hear
ho, ho, ho
about
too
why
loud.
Americans won't drink tea, press number 1. And if you want to hear about X-rated Christmas lights, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Ion.
Molly, look how awesome it is.
Whoa, it is awesome. Is that like, do mine do that?
No,
I guess
they might.
know,
I
I
just never
should- I
find
should
your
just
remote to do it.
I should just record myself doing this and running out the time, and then I don't have to be here for this.
If we could find your
But it's
remote, we
better when
probably
you're
can make
here
yours do
for
this.
it.
I think yours are actually more expensive than these ones.
Mine just fade.
I don't even know. I'm just waiting for that timer. Press number 1 if you want to hear about why Americans don't drink tea, and if you want to hear about sexualized Christmas lights, press number 2, I guess.
Yeah, look,
I like how it's like the husband accidentally
it
did
is.
this,
It is. It
and
divorced
you
the tree
know, I
behind
just
me.
can't get over how it sounds like a penis joke, and so I'm like, I don't know if it was an accident. I don't know if I believe that.
It was probably something to do with ho, ho, ho.
All the
Whoa.
hose.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
No.
I'm telling you, shopping for ugly Christmas sweaters today, some of them really are.
What if he was just trying to deck the halls?
By the way, I was going to say that because it sounded like you were slightly confused about something earlier. Ugly Christmas sweater is like a whole name. Like it's the whole name. It's not. I mean, it's become the whole name. It's no longer Christmas sweaters. They're called ugly Christmas sweaters. Like that's become part of the name. So they're not all awful looking. Or, again, some are funny, etc. But essentially Christmas sweaters used to be so bad, everyone leaned into it.
Yeah, except for that,
True.
they still are bad. They're all
Well,
absolutely
no.
terrible.
No one looks good in one. It's not.
I look
It's
good
not
in
really a
everything.
good look for anyone.
I mean, it's just that I didn't know. I asked for your guys' help in choosing one because I didn't really
The
know
one you
what
sent me
I
was
was supposed
perfect.
to be going for. We're going to have a contest. Am I supposed to be going for literally the ugliest, most terrible, trashy, offensive possible sweater I can get?
You'd
Or
probably
am
get more votes that way.
I think
Or-
it's more like
There's
Cards
a
Against
reason why
Humanity,
Gunther doesn't
whatever-
wear sweaters. They don't make him his size.
I think it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity.
Actually-
whatever you think will get
Actually,
the
no, wait, that's not
Cards
true
against-
because
sweaters against Christmas. Like,
wait 1 second. I want to say that I know that is absolutely not true because I have seen Gunther in a sweater before. Oh wait, never mind. That was just his shirt off.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my hair.
Yeah.
that was my chest hair and neck beard. What are you talking
You
about?
thought
man?
you were
no,
making
that was my
an insulting
bad.
joke when he agreed with you.
As soon as I said it, I realized it was because you weren't wearing a shirt. That's on me.
and then we introduced him to Bick, and they became fast friends. No.
Well, in his sleep?
Vic,
Is that what happened to his eyebrows?
Yeah. And then we introduced him to the flamethrower.
Did you know that the timer ran out a while ago?
No.
You didn't tell us.
Did you know that your hair doesn't actually burn?
It just cinches.
It's
It depends on what kind of product you use.
It wouldn't be your hair burning, it would be the product.
Your face's product.
It doesn't help.
No, my face is definitely not. If it is, then I am severely underpaid. That is all I can say. Okay, so I see, let's see, 1 vote for 1, 1 vote for 2, 2 votes for 2, 3 votes for 2, and 1 vote for 1, 4 votes for 2, and 1 vote for 1. And so, let's see. Hi, Luna. Hi, Katie. Yes, you nearly missed the news, Katie. It's true, but you did not exactly quite miss it. So 2 is the winner. So here we go. X-rated Christmas lights.
It's getting a note. Gonna light.
Ooh-wee.
Gunther is back there trying to figure out how fast he can turn his lights into swear words.
Oh, hang on. I can speed them up too.
How
I'm
can I
trying to
make
figure out how
cannonballs?
quickly I can give myself a seizure is what I'm really trying to do here.
Whoa. That seems like a terrible idea. I mean,
I just opened the waterbender tea and took a
What
smell.
is going?
yes. How is it?
It does actually smell more like the chamomile and a little bit of lavender, but it says there's catnip in here too. It smells very herby.
All right. Here we go.
You're like, I got some herbs. Is it catnip?
It is Mom is mortified after husband accidentally makes her Christmas lights X-rated. A woman has gone viral on social media after she shared a major blunder her family encountered after setting up their home's outdoor Christmas decorations for this year. Let's see. She's mortified, and some people are left in hysterics after accidentally installing an X-rated Father Christmas in her festive display. How do you not know if you've bought an X-rated Father Christmas? Like,
some people are just very, 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 very naive.
Or just oblivious like some princesses I know.
She doesn't know you're talking about her, man.
What?
Sorry,
No.
Stormy.
Amber Zink from Iowa said her
That explains it.
husband had forgotten to zip tie Santa's hand up to wave, leaving the impression that something much ruder. Whoops! She shared a video of the display, which covers 3 acres on TikTok, which received more than 35 million hits. 35 million, man. I got to get this TikTok viral business going on. The festive character was meant to be waving his hand at passerby, but ended up making a rather explicit gesture, which the mom dubbed obscene.
So I want to point out that Lolly was just jealous of masturbating Santa.
Hey, look, it was just a tiny mistake.
It's not a size issue.
But yeah, for what, 35 million views, a lot of Santas would masturbate.
Whoa. They must have their own place for that, right? Like, I don't know.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. And
The naughty Santa Claus had everyone in stitches on social media, as many made crude jokes. One person wrote, "Naughty list this year, huh?" A second one commented, "In the words of Bob Ross, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents."
Yes. Oh my God. That's the winner comment right there.
Winner comment. A third added, "He forgot, or he is a legend. Leave him alone." Meaning the husband, I assume. Let's see. In a follow-up video, her husband, called Ryan, joked that he'd done it on purpose, prompting warnings that the couple may receive complaints. Like, if you do it on accident, nobody complains. But if you do it on purpose, right out. One joked, "The neighborhood is going to be having a strong word with you." Ooh, strong words. Like,
Oh man.
4
So
and 5
naughty guy.
I don't think they understand the effect that strong words have.
Words can hurt, yo.
Strong words from the.
But if it comes in a strongly worded letter,
Yes.
What?
Go
it could
sit
come in
on
a
the
form of a strongly worded
Okay,
letter.
look,
time
I
out
can't
there.
I can't come back from spending time with my parents and not say that, yeah, words hurt. Words hurt. They hurt.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Leather Santa.
Oh yeah.
Don't, by the way, don't Google masturbating Santa.
Why
Yeah,
would
I
you
wasn't
do
really
that?
planning on it, but thank you for the warning, Count Morbid.
So, why would you say that? Because that's immediately what Stormy went to go Google once you
Because
said
he
don't do
basically
it.
wants us to get
I'm
unmonetized
not
for
into
the
that,
show. That's
Kate.
why.
Sorry.
So you might think it was random, but according to Leon Haiti, the role given to your child could say, what? Oh, I missed a paragraph. Meanwhile,
I love
one
that she asks the
execution went
article
viral
what.
after sharing what it really means when your child is given a role in the nativity.
The nativity, is that what it's called?
It could say an awful lot more about them than you think. And one dad was slammed after revealing his controversial method of ensuring that his children behave in the run-up to Christmas. His hack was dubbed abusive by traumatized viewers, while others thought that it was hilarious. Click
Oh,
up.
I think I know what that is. I think I know what.
Is it terrible or not terrible?
Not terrible. It's bad parenting.
Oh,
But
then we'll let him.
it's okay for us to show it. They're a terrible person.
Man, now I want to see, and I already closed it.
Or I can just tell you what I think it is.
Let's see. Oh, I've seen this. No, it's the burning presents thing.
Yes.
That's not even new. I mean, but that's
no. That was just the link.
traumatizing. I don't know. Like, if you're a little kid and you really believe that that's your present, and then because you made one mistake, your parents are just gonna throw everything away.
Yeah.
Talk about, I don't know. I think that's terrible.
No, that's right up there with the awful human beings who like write a story about how to tip your waiters is to put down like 10 ones and then take $1 away every time they upset you. Those are awful, horrible people.
I can't even imagine that. That's what?
People have done that.
It's a thing that some people do.
You know, if somebody did that to me, I think I might, as a wait staff person, just decide that they weren't actually worth working hard to get their little tip, and just, you know, how fast can I run out this money, right?
Or just spit in their food.
I mean, that's an awful, horrible thing that you can do and not even lose tips on, because they don't have to see it, right?
Exactly. And you'll feel better about it all as they eat their food.
Wow, Stormy is so
Only the people who deserve it. Only the people who don't, you know.
They deserved every loogie. I really want to see the X. I wanted to see the X-rated Santa. Okay, let's see.
There wasn't a video of
I
the
love how
Santa
you're
lights.
talking about the X-rated Santa, but forget about the fact that Count Morbid's over there in the red light district.
In the light district.
I mean, it is.
Put on that red
Let's
dress.
see.
red dress. You said you want to do karaoke.
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 I want karaoke.
You can't handle the karaoke. Yeah.
Oh, I can. I actually have a video of me singing with a music box fairy. What were we singing? We were singing
That one
Beastie
song?
Boys.
Yeah, you
No.
guys are singing Beastie Boys. Paul
Yes.
Revere.
That's right, Paul Revere.
Yeah, I remember. I was there. I was videoing it. I was the guy behind the camera going, "Oh God, this is terrible." Right?
Thanks.
Hey, what?
I mean, thanks. This is terrible. I wish I was dead. I'm listening to you sing songs.
Have you not heard how I talk most of the time? It's like you forget or something.
I have a video on my YouTube of him singing.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
sorry for that.
Okay,
No one should
so
ever see that video. There's a terrible video.
I might have to share a link.
I'd rather you didn't, though.
I'd
Really.
rather she did.
I think it was messed up because half my vocal cords were paralyzed because I just had a freaking Bell's palsy thing,
Oh my God.
and so like,
Why are you hiding behind pretzels?
he's got candy.
He was eating them. He was probably expressing that they were good. I'm just guessing.
all right, here we go. I don't even know. This is going to be like the food off here. So it is.
That's
Can
no,
you
you're not. You
believe
can't
it?
read about food. You're hungry already.
Can you believe it? Heinz launched a tinned Christmas dinner versus not in a pickle any longer. The giant ornament returns to Pittsburgh.
That one's Laura's. I know that.
Pittsburgh pickle is a thing. Okay, if you guys want to hear about tinned Christmas dinner from Heinz, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the Pittsburgh pickle, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
Gotta wonder if the Heinz canned dinner has 57 flavors in it.
I don't know, but
I don't like it.
I-
Heinz baked beans doesn't have 57 flavors. That's just a catsup. It's like-
Ion, that is the Worcester joke ever.
Oh no.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you.
So now it's all super
okay, I just
quiet
want
and-
to say we are not actually suggesting that you really spit in people's food. That we were joking, and
Or
I
that
feel
you stab
like
them mercilessly.
somebody
We
was
don't ask.
commenting about it that we should clarify that was a joke. It is not a thing that we are talking about actually going and doing. Sorry if we gave anybody that impression. That's not what we don't want to actually harm people.
This is
Like,
FAE News at night. What do you expect?
We are
I
not
just-
politically
I just
correct.
want
We
to
are
be
actually
clear that-
sometimes slightly offensive. I apologize profusely.
I don't think anybody was offended. I just want to make sure that I'm being clear
don't-
that we're
you don't-
not literally,
don't do Don't do it.
yeah, suggesting
was
people go
offended.
do terrible things, right?
Don't do things and blame us like you would a Marilyn Manson song. It's not okay. Just
Don't
saying.
spill a hot coffee on your lap and sue us for it being too hot.
Yeah, right. It says on the coffee. Coffee comes hot unless it says iced coffee. Then it's not
Somehow
hot.
all of this made me have a really, really good idea for like a level of purgatory that somebody could be given if indeed they were a bad person. But can you imagine a level of purgatory where the thing that you had to do was listen to recorded customer service calls from bad customers?
That would
Like-
be.
It's
Terrible.
called quality assurance. There's guys that have to do that for a
It
living.
would be the
I would lose.
absolute worst. I can't even imagine. I would go crazy.
That's why I don't do customer service anymore.
When I was when I used to work in a place that had that kind of thing, I used to go, oh, I would like to see what it's like to work back there. Then I realized it was just boring to work back there, and you might want to dig your eyeballs out with a spoon by the end of the day.
Timer ran out.
Okay, so we have 1 vote for 1 and 2 votes for 2, and so that means that the Pittsburgh pickle, the Pittsburgh
I
pickle,
think you
the
also.
winners.
I think. Did you? Was there a number one? There are 2 number ones. I
Oh,
see.
are there? I only saw 1. Hold on.
One before the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not see the one. And by the way, I don't know who you are, Ingvi, but you seem to be new here. So welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
I can't recall having seen you before. Okay, so that means
Run, flee while you
2
can.
votes for each. So, Jarl, what do you vote for?
I vote for the pickle.
No, there's actually 3 votes for 1
No one asked you, Ion.
because
I vote for the pickle.
Cobble
No one
also.
cares,
voted.
Ion. I vote for the pickle.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you're right. Cobble, Ingvi, Dorian. That's 3. Katie is a 2. Wesley is a 2. And
Nobody else
Lynette
counts.
is a
The
1.
timer's run out.
Okay, so they're now
timer's been
4
out
for
for
1.
a while now.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm getting there. Just here's the thing. If we can find this, I think we should do a taste test of it.
I don't want to.
I don't even know why I just said those words out loud.
Do you want it to make that same sound as crescent rolls?
Don't put that in your mouth.
I won't. Don't do your goat impersonation either.
Don't put that goat in your mouth.
I mean, last I heard, Heinz canned spotted dick too.
Whoa.
It's a food, people. It's a food.
I don't know.
You're
I don't believe you. I think you are fibbing. Let's see.
No,
Here we go.
that's actually dessert in England.
Heinz Big Soup Christmas dinner. It would have been the easiest Christmas dinner you'd have ever prepared if you'd managed to get your hands on the Heinz short-run seasonal launch this year. The food manufacturer is well known for their range of hearty soups and, of course, baked beans, but usually in slightly more staid and predictable flavors than one that captures a full turkey and all the trimmings lunch in a can. After reading the last one of where I don't even know. The soup, the candy corn dinner. Let's see. The soup, a hearty mixture of turkey, pigs in blankets, Brussels sprouts, stuffing balls and potatoes with a gravy and cranberry sauce certainly appealed to the festive fare-loving public, though. Or people were horrified in like a train wreck. Their taste buds couldn't look away. Let's see. Priced at only £1.50 and with just 500 cans produced, eager eaters depleted all the stock just hours after it went on sale November 1st. Why would you call it Christmas dinner on sale November 1st? 500 cans. Can you imagine how much money you could make in the Bay of E with one of those?
I assure you that buying soup at the end of November will still last until Christmas.
I'm just saying no, like who expects it in November? Nobody expects the Christmas dinner soup before Thanksgiving. Heinz hinted that they would produce greater numbers of the soup next year if it proved to be a hit. So keep your eyes peeled in the run-up to Christmas 2022. Anke von Honstein, brand manager of Heinz Soups, said, "We are so excited for the lucky 500 people to try this sensational seasonal addition to Heinz's Big Soup family. It is made for those with a big love for hearty, festive flavors and tastes just perfect with a slice of warm, crusty bread. Any soup that includes pigs in blankets and roasties is a winner in our eyes. And if these lucky few, this band of, I don't know, taste
brothers.
testers. What?
Well,
I know the real world.
Brothers.
I know the real world. For he who sheds his blood with me today shall be my brother. Let's see. And if these lucky few who manage to get their hands on it love it as much as we do, Heinz Christmas Dinner Big Soup might be back next year, bigger and better. Watch this space. The question is, of course, would you have Christmas dinner flavored soup as a starter to your Christmas turkey meal? Or is that an overkill even for the most ardent of fans of traditional Yuletide feasting? Okay, first of all, a turkey is not traditional Yuletide feasting. I just feel like I have to make that clear. It is not.
But isn't it nice to have a fractal meal?
What?
He's
You
not
could
wrong.
have a soup that tastes like the whole meal. You could have a dessert that tastes like the whole meal by putting the whole meal in jelly. I mean, and a gelatin.
Or using candy corn to make the meal.
Yeah.
Or using candy corn for the dessert, right?
To make the
And
dessert,
you could have a fractal meal. Look, it's a full meal no matter what layer you look at it in.
Okay, so
because of this, there's actually an article sitting there that says how does hot dogs explain number theory. I feel like that should be read just because of Ion.
Wait, Christmas dinner soup. Christmas dinner soup. Heinz. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's like a place where to buy it. Let's see.
Amazon.
Nope. I really just wanted to see if there was an eBay.
eBay.
What?
In the Bay of E.
It's weird to me because where did they list this? Did they put this on their website? I don't know about you guys, but I don't really.
You saying you don't regularly go to
the Heinz website and be like, what soups are coming out today? That is not a thing that I do.
Look. Slim Jims has put out a Bloody Mary mix flavor. The world makes no sense.
Okay.
I'm just saying that they put Heinz baked beans on toast.
Yeah, and again, we already did Arby's vodka. I don't think we can.
Why?
Oh, that one was brilliant. Oh my gosh. No, because it was potato vodka, like a French fry vodka.
Okay. I'll pass.
No, but it can be curly fry and crinkle fry vodka.
Heinz Big Soup Christmas Dinner Limited Edition brand new.
Hey, Gunther.
10 bids on it, 5 days left on the bidding, and it is
Nice
up
orb.
to $10.58.
Wait, where is this? Send me this link. I have to see this.
Wait, I'm looking at Gunther's orb.
Whoa.
Right?
Let him ponder his orb in
Yeah.
peace.
And yes, it is the St. Crispin's Day speech, Wesley. That is correct.
All right.
Nah, I think it was from a Kenneth Branagh movie. Kidding. I'm kidding. Jeez.
Yeah, the movie was about Shakespeare, right? Who is that guy anyway? I mean,
Kevin Bacon.
I've sent you the link in our group message to
Okay,
the eBay
so
listing.
Now that you've said it, I want to know if you can actually establish 6 degrees of bacon to Shakespeare.
Like a movie with Shakespeare in it, or just Shakespeare?
That's really hard over 400 years.
I know. That's why I want to know if you can do it.
Impossible. Not necessarily impossible, but
that's a tough one. He's been in a lot of things, man.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
I think if you find something that Bacon has been in with Christopher Lee, you could do it because he's old enough, right?
It calls for $23.81 in shipping from the UK.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to share this.
So you better buy the crate.
Ion's actually got a good point. If you go with basically all of Kevin Bacon's guest stars who were English Shakespearean actors, you could probably find a link back. Because of the theater tradition.
I thought you were supposed to be the Shakespearean expert. Okay, you guys, here it is. So it's on Yon Bay of E, and are we looking at the right one here?
I don't like it. Turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So here's what it says. It is 8 British pounds, which is approximately $10.58.
Ooh,
and
the exchange rate is murder.
Have to put a bid amount in, and let's see. Well, I can add it to my watch list.
You're not seriously doing this, are you?
I added it to my watch list, but I mean, I really want to try it, and I think it would be hilarious.
You can't wait 1 year for it to come out in bigger distribution.
No, I absolutely am not going to wait 1 year and then try to watch their website and then hope that I can get in some mad rush to get a stupid no.
Lolly,
Ridiculous.
if you
I'm
get
not
this,
gonna
I'm go.
all
If you
that
get this, I'm
effort.
going to kneecap you.
No. Look. Compromise. Just give her a limit. You know, if it's below a certain amount, it's doable.
No, all I'm saying is that if you guys want me to get this so that we can taste it live on the show, we will literally make
don't.
it before the show and then we will taste it live. I will put in a bid that is the maximum bid, which has to be obviously over $10.58 based on whatever you guys put in the super chat right now. So if you want me to get this, put money in the super chat and then I will put that as the maximum bid. That is what I will do. How does that sound? Is that okay? Is that better for you?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So
I think it's
guess
amazing
I
that
should
there's already
say-
been 10 bids.
I guess I should say maximum bid plus 23.81. So whatever you guys want me to put in has to be at least $32, more than $32. There you go. That's what it has to come to. So
But you mean among the total of super chats, right?
yes, the total of super chats. Every super chat in this show today will go towards increasing the maximum bid on this weird Christmas dinner soup. So that's and if we get it, then we will eat it on the show. That is what I'm trying
I'm
to
still
say.
waiting for the freaking cryptid beef jerkies you guys said you were going to get for us to try out.
That one I'm voting for first.
Right.
You're voting for the jerky first.
Yes, then I get to get some too.
If you remind me, I will do the jerky. I am sorry that I forgot. I remember last week everybody voted on Gremlin. I do remember that. Just give me the reminder. I'll buy the jerkies. I'll have them sent to everybody.
That way, to make more, all we have to do is get the jerky wet.
I'm just saying that.
Make sure
What?
everybody that's watching the show over the next week just keep sending her messages on her, or just post on her Fairy Princess Lolly page saying that get the jerky. Just say get the jerky.
No,
Get
if
over
you
it.
guys do that literally all week long,
She will kill me. She will
I
kill
don't
me. She'll kill me.
Wow. What in the what?
What in the what? In the butt. What?
I don't even understand how this is a thing. Okay. So
Oh, there's $5. There's $4.99.
I don't even know how to decide between these two, but here we go. So
I'm watching the super chat
they
here.
both seem just weird and whatevers. So article number 1, stripper called pole assassin defends her emotional support monkey after it was accused of biting a child.
Wait,
That's a Count Morbid article.
what? Why is the child in the strip club to begin with?
At a Halloween haunted house.
Okay. What in the world?
You're like, wait, what?
It's superfluous information that she's a stripper.
Look, I'm
Is
going
it
to
a
tell you
real
this
monkey?
right now.
Or just
Reading
a
the
photo?
headline was the good part. I mean, the article is fantastic, but the headline did tell you absolutely everything you need to know.
Yes. Okay. This is awesome. So, okay, Count Morbid, you're basically kicking in money because you're basically like, aha, I can force you guys to eat the nasty food.
I'm so far away.
That's a friend. All right, you guys, we have basically $10 towards our goal.
Wow.
I know. I'm almost thinking that I might be willing to cover the shipping if we even get $5 more, because $5 more will mean I can place a bid of $15, and that is enough to place a bid. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You're in with that, Ion?
Yeah, I'm in with that. So we'll cover shipping if we get $5 more.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So yes. Thank you, Cobble. sort of thank you, Count Morbid. I mean, I'd say thank
Thanks,
you,
but
but
no
I'm not
thanks.
sure. It's not exactly altruistic reasons. So, oh man. Okay.
I tend to be very cheap, except for when it involves other people suffering.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, there it is, right there, you guys. Okay, $15. Okay, let me get over here. I got to do this. Yes. All right. I don't know who you are, person, but you are awesome. Like, you jumped right into the show today. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Like, woo! Okay, let me go do this because my screen is still up. So let's see. That was $20 so far, just over $20. Let's see. Well,
I love how it has they pushed in the conversion rate there for us.
yeah, but it says it's $5.77 plus 5, so $10.77 plus $4.99 makes, I guess, $15.76, and then plus another 5 makes
And she's gone.
By the way, for the record, I did not do the $4.99 to be obnoxious. Just on my magic tablet device, I couldn't get it to slide exactly to $5. I prefer the round numbers. I just couldn't get it to not do $4.99.
Likely
On
story.
the show because you're not on the show.
No, I actually tried, and then I saw that Cobble had posted an even $5, and I don't know if it's because he's doing it from his computer or from, or if I just haven't figured it out. Oh, hey, Lolly's back.
She was sitting there. She was sitting there in the backstage area talking, but none of us heard her because she wasn't on.
Wait, really?
I was. Shut up.
Sat there and watched her.
I don't like this anymore, Gunther.
Okay, well, at least we don't have to tell you what you missed.
Okay. Yeah. So you're Icelandic. Have you ever been to the Icelandic school, the elf school? I don't know if it's in Reykjavik. Am I saying that right? I know that there's. All I know is that there's a cool elf school in Iceland, and I really, really want to go there.
I always hear amazing things about Iceland.
Iceland is where my people are.
Icelandic folklore.
Yes, that's where we get the cat.
Yeah, I was going to say
Eve Online.
Iceland and that area have some of the best Yule traditions.
I know, that's why we're doing our Yule Cat sock exchange. Hello, you've got to get on that, like having a real Icelander in our Yule Cat sock exchange.
Who is the brilliant guy that came up with that?
See, Lolly, this is a perfect example. If this show ever sponsored this show, then I would check that out and I would know these things.
I mean, I'm just saying that
you're like, oh, if you watch the show, you'd know we talked about that. How would I know? How would I know? Because the show hasn't sponsored the show.
What are you talking about? I came up with a sock.
They responded to you, Fairy Princess Lolly. Yeah. They've never been to the elf school.
They've never been to elf school, but they know of it.
See, I really need to put Iceland on my place of like my list of places.
That's
to
on
go
my
visit.
list of places I'm going to go live.
They have so many cool creatures.
I know, so many cool things.
Do you want to go with us, Stormy, and you can just go hang out with the creatures?
Did you start the timer?
Of course.
Did I set a timer? No.
Start the timer for the next article. Choices.
What article?
What were the
It's the
two?
stripper called Pole Assassin, Defense or Emotional Support Monkey. So if you want versus police in Australia impound a motorized cooler allegedly operated by an unlicensed driver. What? I'm just I didn't even know that motorized cooler licenses were a thing, but I guess in Australia,
listen, we don't question things that happen in upside down land, okay? We don't do that.
So those are the two articles. So if you want to hear about the stripper pole dancers emotional support monkey that bit a child, press number 1. And if you want to hear about motorized cooler, like
I'm willing to bet that one's the more boring of the two.
With unauthorized drivers, press number 2.
I'm just saying, I bet number 2 is a lot more boring of the two. Just saying.
Yes, and I promise I still have the eBay thing up. I accidentally butted myself out of the show before I hit the button, so I will do that when I'm done reading this article, because I want you guys to know for a fact that I did the thing, that I'm not just disappearing your money. So
gross
like,
thing.
I will pull that screen. I'll share that screen again when I'm done reading this article, and then I will show you guys that I'm actually pressing the button to do the thing. Let's see. So, monkey stripper. Everybody's like, yeah, let's hear about the weird emotional support monkey stripper thing. What? Klingon bird of prey. What is this that you're showing
Find
us?
it and prove you're not a robot.
Center left, and lower left.
Ollie, it's cloaked. You're not seeing it.
Oh, I get it. Wow. I didn't get it at first, so if you guys are in on the Confused Lolly drinking game, now is the time to take a drink, because I wouldn't have got that joke if you hadn't said that it was cloaked.
I know. I understand. I saw it. It looked like it was bad. It was all very bad.
Okay, let's see here. What do we have? We have, okay, Cobble 23 is not an option.
42 is though.
I know that he meant 2. Okay, so 1 vote for 2, 2 votes for 2. 1, 2, 3 votes for 1, 4 votes for 1, 5 votes for 1. Okay, I see 5 votes for 1. Yeah, okay. So monkey stripper pole person.
So it's a stripper named Pole Assassin.
Yes.
I think so.
Owns a emotional support monkey.
Yes.
Who got in an incident biting a child.
Yes.
While at a haunted house.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Yeah.
So many random things happening.
I just want to say that famous Dana found Scotch broth from Heinz, and I'm kind of interested.
Okay, here we go. A stripper going by the name Pole Assassin has strongly defended her emotional support monkey after the animal bit a child visiting the haunted house in her garden on Halloween. Hold on.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, yes. The performer, real name Danielle Thomas, has been dating a University of Texas football coach, Jeff. Wow, I wonder how he felt about having himself named in that. For the past 4.5 years, Banks, 46, separated from his wife Corey and their 3 children. Can we just get to the part with the monkey? Yeah. Like what?
I don't care about the boring muggle life.
Yeah, you can, but you have to read the article so it sets the precedence of what's going on here.
Okay, so she once appeared. She has 66,000 Instagram followers. Can I even just have half of that? Once appeared on Jerry Springer with her monkey Gia, who has 9,000 followers. The monkey has more followers than me. I hate it so much. I hate you, monkey. Stop.
Monkey has personality.
Monkey. Who's touching all these monkeys? Let's see. I'm sorry, it's a Flight of the Conchords thing. I can't, it was just channeling, let's see. On Halloween, the white-faced capuchin monkey, who Thomas got as a baby in November of 2014, was in her cage when children came around trick-or-treating and to play in a haunted house that she set up in the yard. Look at the little monkey down there. Look at those boobs.
I know.
What's
I would die.
I mean, they're so pink, but also I would die.
Are those 25-inch platforms? Is that what I'm saying here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the monkey.
What?
Pole Assassin on the freaking prowl, man.
Fantastic.
Where do you put the ones?
Cute. What? Okay. The reporter from Today tweeted the story on Monday night, setting ablaze a social media obsession. Thomas then said that the child ventured through 2 metal gates and a large courtyard to get to the animal enclosure and stuck her hand through the rails and was bitten. Here's the gate. Here's where all the haunted house action happened, she said, narrating a video clip. Here's the gate. All of the haunted house action happened right here.
Right.
Here's the gate that every child and parent was told to turn around at when they got to. It was closed and blocked off with balloons. This is how far the kid went in my backyard without permission, all the way over to where the animals live. And watch this. I don't even play when it comes to my animals, and I know all the legal rules on them. Do not enter, emotional support animal, no touching. How could she bite someone if they don't stick their hand in there where it don't belong? This is her home and her home only.
Okay, I love that the hashtag is monkeygate.
Monkeygate. So do not enter. Let's see. Da-ti-da-ti-da. Pretty plain and clear. Let's see. I mean, it's good that no parents have contacted you. Let's see. The monkey with all the $1 bills. I'm just saying that if your kid can wander that far away from you, like up the path to the gate, put their hand in, get bit by a monkey before you've noticed that they're gone.
Wow. Yeah. Good point.
I mean, that's kind of on a dark Halloween night. What are you doing with your kids? I don't know.
I'm hoping they're going to get abducted, apparently.
All right, monkey, for your next trick. Ready?
So what we found out is there is monkey business in the champagne room.
Wow.
By the way, I'd like to say, do not let Sissy work the pole.
Wow. Wow. Lolly's still trying to go, ew.
Wow. I'm just like kind of reading this thinking, see, an 11 to 12-year-old child should know better than to enter someone's yard without permission and old enough to also follow the rules. The rules were when you get to the gate, turn around and come back out for candy. Every other parent and child did so.
Except for the one with the monkey.
I mean, it did after it got bit, I'm willing to bet. Just saying. There you go, guys. That's it. That's your monkey story. Okay, I buried the elf on the shelf. Oh, man. If I find my elf on the shelf in a little
Go push the button.
I am going to be very
Go push
Hey, look, it's
Dorian.
time.
Well, how else are you supposed to taste test them to see if they're tender enough?
Well,
Back in
it
the
also
oven, you.
it also helps learning. Yeah.
Oh, do you like going through the gate, young child? Yes, go through this. No, that is not a grate on an oven. It's a gate for a garden. Yes, a garden of logs and fire.
Hey, Lolly.
What? Sorry,
Suggesting a thing.
in my own head for a second. What was that?
You're suggesting that the button gets pushed because it is time.
Oh, yes. I have to go place a bid now. Okay, here we go.
Place
we go.
the bid.
And I'm just telling you, I'm going to place the bid and I will up the bid. So 2076 here. I told you I still had it up. Here's the amount, you guys, 2076. I will up this bid for every dollar that you guys put into the chat. So
it's up $15 from that.
whatever it is that people put, I will up the bid. Let's see.
Is that bid amount supposed to be in pounds or in US dollars?
It says, well, I don't know, but it's definitely enough anyway, because 8 British pounds is $10.58. So
And we're putting more than that
$20 is going to be more than 8 British pounds, right?
Let's see. There's 20 says 60.
I wonder what these other bids are.
I don't know.
Actually, I'm kind of curious now.
2066.
It says there are 3 bidders, 0 retractions. There are 5 days left on this. And 3 bidders with 10 bids. Let's see. What did it start at? Oh, it started at $1 on November 30th. All right. Let's place my bid. Confirm. Whoa. No. No, you dumb thing. It's not that. How do I get it? It's just...
Cancel? Yeah.
Wait. No, that's not the question, Morbid. The question is, let's see, 2076, right? In British pounds. Okay. $15.62. 15.62 sterling. That's what I need to put in. So where's my thing? There we go. Yay, 2067. Close enough. Okay. Confirm. Okay.
Woo!
I know, right? Yes, we are the highest bidder. So the last bid was what? Eight pounds? Is that what it was? And now it's $9.50. Like, so that means somebody had their highest bid was $9.50. Okay, here we go.
No, it's saying that the current bid will be $9.50 because it's a certain amount above the last bid. But it's noting that you'll go up to $15.62.
Yes, that is correct. Okay.
I also have found containers of spotted dick in the land of Amazon for sale.
What is that?
Pudding.
It's a pudding. Yeah, it's a canned pudding. It's an English canned pudding.
Yeah.
How did it get that name?
Okay, listen. It's the English.
Is it named after the fish?
Maybe a can of Richards for all I know.
Like, I so agree, Katie. Monkey made that strip club 20 times better. Oh man, I'm with that one, right? Train monkey to assassinate people. You guys are funny. Let's see. Okay, so back to article selection. This is where you guys talk. Oh my God, it's 9:30, you guys.
What are you doing?
I didn't even notice the time. You know how I am with time. I'm terrible.
Let's do the time warp again.
Time is a big concept.
Okay.
Go away.
Spotted dick is raisin cake. Is that true?
You're a raisin cake.
That seems about right.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's
okay.
hilarious.
It's actually kind of cool. I like it. Can I have that
By
as
the
a
way,
sticker?
Where's the heart?
I legit thought that said old-fashioned capitalism, and it works either way.
It does. Really, it does. It's crazy.
I mean, basically, raise your. Ooh.
Ooh.
In big and stormy.
I drew Stormy. Now I just need to get a split tail.
I thought you were going to finish drawing Gunther.
We only know about 1 million vendors that make that kind of thing.
She's like,
Wait,
no, Gunther doesn't get finished.
I thought that was Gunther.
Ha.
Wasn't
Wasteline's in the north.
Dessous Dragon? Wasn't that a person that made like furry cosplay things? So probably could do split tail.
I want to get the Cosmere moving tail first, and then I'll have to buy a pattern, and they can go off of that.
What about the moving ears?
Oh, I have those coming.
By
You
the
really
way,
are going to get the moving ears?
Yes.
Oh, it's too adorable.
I know I'm the one who pointed out the drawing to Embiggener and stuff, but what were we talking about before?
Did
The end
Stormy
of our
play split
day?
tail?
Yeah, Bakanekos have split tails. They're like forked at the end, kind of like an
Prehensile
espionage.
tail.
Yes.
What's the reason? Do you know? Is there a piece of folklore, or is that just?
It's just part of the transformation when they go from regular cat to Bakaneko. It's just something that happens. Their tails usually get really long and then they split. Just part of the transformation.
I have never heard that part, so that's pretty cool.
Was it something about spotted dick?
Why are you?
No.
That's
No,
what we
I'm
were
trying to
talking
remember.
about.
I'm trying to remember what we were because I kind of interrupted to say, "Oh my God, look at that drawing!" But like I think Lolly or somebody was saying something else at the time.
Yeah, we're talking about spotted dick.
It's a type of pudding or a raisin bread type of thing, and
Oh my
that I
God.
had found some for sale in the land of Amazon.
I want bread pudding.
Okay, you guys. It
like
is
mushy bread.
basically coming up on the end of the show. Today's Wednesday, so I'll be back with you guys. I'm pretty sure I'll be back with you guys tomorrow or Friday for author reads. And then also next Tuesday, we have a hedge game in Discord. So if you want to join us,
find me in the hedge on Tuesday.
if you want to join us on Tuesday for the hedge game, the information, the link is in the low bar. You can just pop on over to Discord at any time, and we can help you out. We're actually pretty good crowd over there hanging
I need
out.
Stormy
some help.
dance.
I do need helps. I need helps.
More Stormy dancing.
More Stormy dancing.
Well, help Stormy. If you come, ladies and gentlemen, if you come to the game on Tuesday, Stormy will do the robot in character.
In character.
Stormy was kind of the magical savior at the last game, right? Yeah, like,
I know.
What about
Trust me?
you were like, oh wait, I think I know what magic spell is necessary here.
What if Stormy spent the entire show being like one of those good luck cats in Chinese restaurants?
I love those things. They're so cute.
Just spent the whole show.
It's like you got the isolation down and everything.
Now I'm a raptor. Okay. Lolly,
T-Rex arms. T-Rex arms.
What?
What?
Oh, that looked like a different motion for a second.
Lolly, don't do that. It's not okay.
I was trying to be a
You yelled at me last time I did that. It's not okay.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I'm trying to be a good luck cat. I'm sorry.
I didn't see it. I was too distracted.
That was an entirely different motion.
That's
don't-
the kind of ones that you would expect from someone named Pole Assassin. Just
I
saying.
don't think Stormy is old enough to be told this. Okay.
No.
I'm a Bako Neko, therefore I am actually pretty old. So
See, so you know what I like are those weird cakes that are kind of orange flavored and they come in a box and it's like a bread with I don't know what
She
they're
does
called.
not know what she likes anymore because COVID killed her.
It's just princess food and I love it. It's up there with the marzipan.
Did she just describe a Twinkie? No.
I think she did. Or a zinger. An orange zinger. Look at that. She got excited when I said orange zinger. Tiger tail is what you like.
No, I love tiger tails, but this is not what I am describing. They're like
cinnamon rolls.
no, they
The
look
bunch
like
cake shapes.
a little cake like this kind of, and they're kind of orange flavored. They're yellow in color, and they maybe have like little almost fruit cake like looking pieces in them. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a picture of one and take a picture and share with you guys so you'll know what I'm talking. Because I don't know what it's called.
Me neither.
I just eat. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about either. Yay! Everybody's confused.
Everybody drink.
Right? Like show goals confuse everybody. You guys, next Tuesday game, next Wednesday, of course, we'll be back with you. Also, remember, we have our virtual. We're doing that literally on winter solstice at 7:00. So that will be December 21st. And on the Saturday before that, which is December 18th, we are doing the PDX Zoo Lights and LARP. So we will be going down to Portland and going for a walkthrough of the zoo lights, doing a group photo for next year's Christmas card. So it will be a full costumey event and
warm costumes.
Warm costuming.
Well, I mean, costuming, regular clothing. At least that line is very blurred for me these days. I don't know.
I just mean as long as it's warm.
Yes, warm should be a thing because we will be doing the outdoor thing. So, and then we will have some fun goodness going as well. If you did the train at the Oaks Park with us a couple of years ago, we did like a holiday whodunit on the train, and that was fun. So, anywho, I hope I will see you guys around the hedge. And with that said, I think that basically brings us to the end of the show. Hit that like and subscribe button, you guys.
Goodbye and good eats.
Yes. Thank you.
Go away. Go away.
Hello, friends. This is Gone for Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family.